My first encounter with music was from my granddad. I'd moved to Cambridgeshire after my parents divorced, and my uncle and auntie at the time had a band, and my granddad used to do the sound for them, and he used to have a mixing desk. And so when I was about 9, 10, we used to play on the mixing desk, and he used to show me how it works. I used to like playing the piano and playing the instruments as well, but I was kind of fascinated by the technology side. Um, and my granddad used to introduce me to lots of kind of effects and things. So we have one here. Um, this is a 1961 Copycat. And it's basically like one of the first guitar pedals. It's basically a tape delay machine. So we have a tape, and basically what happens is the sound gets recorded onto the tape, and it then gets played back over these heads here, and it basically adds like a delay kind of and reverb effect. And it's got like your standard guitar pedals have, where we have a foot pedal, and this is in a very original condition. So we found it in my granddad's cupboard, and so I mended it. Basically the motor was needed refurbishing, and the valves needed refurbishing. So these kind of technologies and this kind of basically my granddad and the music, being surrounded by live music and being surrounded by the technology, is what got me into the basically production and recording and sound. I quite like the idea of the fact that it's just home, created at home. We're very lucky now. When I first started, equipment was very expensive. I spent a lot of money when I was a teenager on studio equipment, which now you can basically, your phone is more powerful than any of the equipment I used to own. So I basically could do everything which I used to do in my first studio on my phone now if I wanted to. So the technology has changed very quick, and it's given people, you don't need to be in a big studio anymore. The big studios are dying unless you want to record orchestras or bands live, big string sections, brass sections. Everyone has access to the same equipment. You just need some software. Now there are obviously some pieces of equipment which are expensive, but again, you have the ability to build some of the equipment yourself. So these preamps here, I've built myself. And to buy these kind of preamps, it would cost maybe £1,200 each, and I can build them for about £300-400. And I've done that with a lot of equipment: compressors, microphones, preamps, EQs. So yeah, basically the ability to record at home is made everyone be able to have access to making music, not just the rich or people who have access to studios.